So, I will be continuing with the chapter, the fourth chapter from your English textbook, the rat trap. In my previous class, we have learned that the rat trap peddler reached the Ramsow's iron mill. When the iron master went there for a night inspection, whether his workers were working or not, he found the stranger over there and he mistook him as his old acquainted friend, as his old fellow soldier. Okay? He mistook him from his face because the rat trap peddler, he was in a distress condition. He had a long beard. He was very dirty. He was wearing an old rag. Okay? So, he mistook him as his old friend. Then he requested him to just come to their house on Christmas Eve. He requested several times, thinking that the stranger was his old friend. But the rat trap peddler refused him. Why? Because he knew that he had committed a crime. He had stolen the money from that old man's house. Now he was in a trap. He was caught in a trap. He could not able to get out from there. So as soon as he would go there means he would go to the house of the iron master, he would get trapped. He was having fear in his mind. Okay? So what happened? As he denied several times to the iron master called for his daughter because his daughter had a good persuasive power. His daughter could take him to their house. So when Edla Wilmanson reached to the forge and approached to the stranger got afraid after looking Edla. Okay, with this we have just completed our previous class. Today I will be starting with page number 38 from third para. Follow your book from page number 38 from third para. She looked at him compassionately. That means the young girl named Edla Wilmanson, the daughter of the iron master of Ramsow's iron mill. He felt sympathy, she felt pity for this rat trap peddler. Why? Because he was sleeping and he was in a very distressed condition. So she felt compassion, she felt pity for this rat trap peddler, and with her heavy eyes, and then she noticed that the man was afraid. She realized the reason behind his fear. What might be the reason? Either he has stolen something or else he has escaped from jail. So the daughter realized that he had a fear in his mind. Either he had committed a crime, he had stolen something, or he had fled away from jail. She thought and added quickly, "You may be sure, Captain, that you will be allowed to leave us just as freely as you came. Only please stay with us over Christmas Eve." So she said that he was free to leave from their house at any time. But she wanted him only to stay with them just for Christmas Eve. So why Edla had come in the iron mill? Only to take him to their house to celebrate the Christmas. She said that this is in such a friendly manner that the rat trap peddler must have felt confidence in her. So Edla was talking with him very nicely, very sympathetically, and the rat trap peddler found confidence in her. It would never have occurred to me that you would bother with me yourself, miss, he said. I will come at once. So as he was speaking with him very nicely, which made him believe that this girl is a good girl, and she was behaving with him very nicely, and he got ready to go with her to their house. Now he decided, he agreed that he would go to that manor house with this young lady. He accepted the fur coat which the valet had handed him with a deep bow. Valet means, in my last class I have said it means personal attendant. So she had arrived to the forge, to the iron mill with her personal attendant. So the valet handed over a fur coat to the rat trap peddler, and with a deep bow, by showing respect. And what happened after that? The rat trap peddler wore it over his rags and followed the young lady out to the carriage, and then he started to follow the young lady Edla to the carriage, without granting the astonished blacksmith so much as a glance. So he did not even bother to notice the other blacksmiths inside the iron mill. But while he was riding up to the manor house, he had evil foreboding. So on his way to the manor house, while he was just going on the carriage, during that time, he had an evil foretelling. Foreboding means foretelling in his mind. He was alarmed, he was warned by himself. What was his foreboding? He had committed a crime, and for this he would be punished. What was that crime? The crime of stealing the money from that old man's house. Why the devil did I take that fellow's money? He thought. Now he started to curse himself, and he was asking himself that why he had stolen his money. Now I am sitting in the trap and will never get out of it. So if he had not stolen the money, then he would not have got trapped. So the money which he had stolen from that old man's house was a bait which had led him into a trap. He was trapped. The next day was Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve means the day before Christmas is called Christmas Eve. And when the iron master came into the dining room for breakfast, he probably thought with satisfaction of his old regimental comrade. Old regimental comrade means his old friend who is a soldier, whom he had run across so unexpectedly. So the next day on Christmas Eve, the iron master came to the dining room for having his breakfast, and he was thinking about his fellow friend who was a soldier, and he was thinking about his condition, that he was passing through some bad times now. First of all, we must see to it that he gets a little flesh on his bones. This phrase, a little flesh on his bones, means to get food, to gain healthy, to become healthy, okay? To gain flesh. He said to his daughter who was busy at the table. So the iron master told his daughter who was also busy at the dining table on Christmas Eve, he told her that at first his fellow friend should get some enough food to eat, because from his face everyone could understand that he was in a very bad condition. He was suffering from malnutrition. He did not have enough money to afford his own food. So he was suffering from a very bad condition. So he decided that at first his fellow friend should get some food to gain a little flesh on his body. And then we must see that he gets something else to do than to run around the country selling rat traps. And then the iron master also added that he should try to find some better job for his fellow friend. It is queer that things have gone downhill with him as badly as that, said the daughter. Queer means strange. So the daughter replied that it was very strange to see that the peddler had been in such bad condition. Last night I did not think there was anything about him to show that he had once been an educated man. So the daughter named Edla became suspicious of this stranger. Why? Because she was doubtful whether this man, this stranger whom the iron master mistook him as his fellow friend, had been educated, or he was educated or not, whether the man was educated or not. The girl was suspicious of this rat peddler. You must have patience, my little girl, said the father. The iron master replied to his daughter. Hearing to this, he replied to his daughter that it was due to his bad condition. He was looking like that. He looks that he seemed to be illiterate. He was not educated. As soon as he gets clean and dressed up, he will see something different. So as soon as the rat trap peddler, the strange man, or you can say according to the iron master, he was his fellow friend. So when he would get cleaned up and he would wear a new dress, he would look something different. Last night he was naturally embarrassed. He was feeling shy. He was ashamed to reveal his truth, to reveal his identity. Why? Because he was passing through some bad times and he was sick enough because he was suffering from malnutrition. The tramp manners will fall away from him with the tramp clothes. So he believed that he would behave in a different manner after he would get clean himself and he would wear a new dress. Just as he said this, the door opened and the stranger entered. So this iron master, he was talking about his fellow friend who mistook him as his fellow friend with his daughter. During that time, the door entered and the stranger entered the room. Yes, now he was truly clean and well dressed. During that time, he looked very clean and well dressed. He was wearing a new dress. The valet had bathed him, cut his hair and shaved him. The personal attendant had made him clean, bathed him, he cut his hair and he had also assisted him to shave. Moreover, he was dressed in a good looking suit of clothes which belonged to the iron master. So moreover, he was not only clean himself, he was wearing a good looking suit of clothes of the iron master. He wore a white shirt and a starched collar and whole shoes. So he was wearing a white shirt with crispy and fresh collar. We call it starched collar, and whole shoes. Whole shoes means properly fitted shoes. Okay. So now he was well dressed. He was groomed enough. But although his guest was now so well groomed, the iron master did not seem pleased. So when the rat trap peddler came in front of the iron master, he made himself clean. He was now well dressed. He was groomed enough. But the iron master did not feel happy while seeing his friend. Why? He looked at him with puckered brow. He got confused. He became angry and he was looking at him with wrinkled brow. His brow became wrinkled. He was surprised, he was astonished after looking at him, after looking at the stranger. It was easy to understand that when he had seen the strange fellow in the uncertain reflection from the furnace, he might have made a mistake. But that now, when he stood there in broad daylight, it was impossible to mistake him for an old acquaintance. So when the rat trap peddler entered the iron mill during the night, previous night, the iron master looked at him in the uncertain reflection of the glow that was coming from the furnace. It was night, and he mistook this stranger as his old friend. But now this rat trap peddler, he was standing in the broad daylight. His truth had been revealed, and now this iron master could able to make out his appearance, that he was not his old friend, he was a stranger. What does this mean? He thundered. He became angry and shouted, what does this mean? After looking at him, the stranger made no attempt to dissimulate. Dissimulate means pretension, to pretend. So after hearing this, the stranger did not pretend in front of the iron master. He saw at once that the splendor had come to an end. Splendor means luxury. So this stranger could realize that his luxurious treatment which he had received from this man's house, from the house of the iron master, it had come to an end, because the iron master realized his mistake, and he could make out from his appearance that he was not his old friend. It is not my fault, sir, he said. I never pretended to be anything but a poor trader. So the rat trap peddler said that he should not be blamed for this. Why? Because he had never pretended to be anything. He never pretended to be like the friend of this iron master. He never pretended. But a poor trader. He revealed his truth that he was a poor trader. And I pleaded and begged to be allowed to stay in the forge. Previous night, he requested the iron master to give him shelter in the forge. But no harm has been done. And even he had not harmed anyone. At worst, I can put on my rags again and go away. So at last he said to the iron master that he was ready to wear his old rags and he would rather go away after putting off his new dress. Well, said the iron master, hesitating a little. So the iron master hesitated a little bit. It was not quite honest either. He said that the stranger had not been honest. You must admit that. I should not be surprised if the sheriff would like to have something to say in the matter. The iron master took the name of the sheriff. Sheriff is the chief executive officer of England. He wanted to call the police. The tramp took a step forward. He approached, struck the table with his fist. So he got so enraged upon hearing the name of the sheriff. He got very angry when he heard the name of the sheriff, and he approached towards and struck the table with his fist. Now I am going to tell you, Mr. Iron Master, how things are. Now this rat trap peddler started to explain about this world, what he used to think. This whole world is nothing but a big rat trap. He explained to the iron master during that time that this world is nothing else rather than a rat trap. It is just like a rat trap. all the good things that offered to you are nothing but cheese rings and bits of pork. It is a piece of cheese and a bit of pork which are offered in the rat trap to tempt the rat. When the rat would see this piece of pork and cheese, the rat would get tempted and he would get inside the trap and he would get caught. So like this baits, all the good things in our world, the comforts, the luxuries, the materialistic pleasure, these are all the good things which would tempt us, just like the cheese ring or a bit of pork. And if the sheriff comes now and locks me up for this, then you, Mr. Ironmaster, must remember that a day may come when you yourself may want to get a big piece of work and then big piece of pork, and then you will get caught in the trap. The rat trap peddler warned the Ironmaster not to call the police. Why? Because the Ironmaster must remember the day when he would also get tempted by a big piece of work, and then he would also get caught in the trap, just like other people, just like the rat trap peddler who had also get trapped in the rat trap world. If he had not been stolen the money, if he had not been come to their house, then he would not have been caught in the rat trap world. So with this, I come to an end of this class, and in my next class I would continue the last part. If you are having any queries, confusion, any word meaning, if you could not able to understand, please ask me. Am I clear? Am I clear which I have taught? Students, can you hear me? Am I clear to you which I have taught you today? Okay, thank you. Okay, so with this I come to an end, okay, and in my next class I would continue with this chapter. Only few chapters are left, okay, one story, indigo, and 2 poems, and after this we will discuss the question answers from each and every chapter. Okay, thank you very much.